What's up, everybody? Yes, I told everybody that it was going to be a 15-second intro, but it was in the middle of the intro, and now it was longer than anticipated. But anyway, we're doing it live. We are doing it live. Kmage 405 is in the building, and he is pissed. I heard some bad things today, so it's going to be Kmage in rare form. Let's go ahead and start off with the team. We have a special guest. Man, I'd like to introduce my boy PK live. I know I said that wrong, but you my boy. Yeah, whatever. So what's up, PK?
What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Here, I'm glad to be here amongst all my friends, all my new friends and old friends. Thank you.
Yes. Good to have you, brother. Good to have you. Anyway, we're going down to the panel. Let's start with the ladies. Delilah HD, what's happening?
What's good, everybody? I'm happy to be here. Feeling good on this Friday. Ready to talk some games, Looking forward to it. So.
Yes. All right. Lady Infamous, what's going on with you?
Happy Friday, y'all. Let's get these games. Let's talk about these games, man. I got some shit to talk about. Let's do this.
Yes, indeed. All right, we're moving on down long. Man, get on to my boy All Day Digital, the new leader of the NWO. What's happening, bro?
Oh, yeah. Well, check it out, man. I'm ready to get it in, talk these games, man. Hey, Kmage, you remember when you guys tried to jump me in Smoke Backyard? Oh, that was different. Yeah, let's get it in, man.
Whoa, what's going on, man? Anyway. All right, man. What's up? Everybody give it up to my boy LiveWire. What's going on with you, LiveWire?
Not much. Just ready to grab this podcast by the pussy. Let's go.
Whoa!
Come on, man.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Come on, we got women on the show,
man.
We got women on the show, man.
We already know.
Come
He
on.
was talking about cats, bro. Animals, so it's cool.
Come on, Live. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Anyway.
talking about felines.
Okay, yeah. All right. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're moving down the line. I'm going to give it up to my boy Fonzarelli. Say what's up, my man.
What's up, everybody? Jay Fonzarelli. I'm here, and I'm glad to be back. Another GRG show. Let's get it in.
No doubt. That's what I'm trying to figure. Okay, hold on. Time out.
Are we live? I don't know. Are we live?
Man, can't make a broke that shit. He broke it already.
It's not live.
It's not live, yeah.
Oh, man.
It is live. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now, too. I just checked it and see.
Stop. Is somebody in the chat trolling us or something?
Yes.
No, we're definitely live.
Are we live?
I see the gameplay.
Yes, we're live.
So are we? Oh man!
I see this.
Are we on Kmage's channel?
Is it on my channel or is it
It's on Kmage's channel.
Oh, that's why.
That's why. Okay.
Oh,
I was looking at the. I turned and looked at
as
the.
well.
I looked at the.
He did that vindictively.
I didn't know. I swear to God. I swear.
Of course he
I
did.
swear.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No
See?
surprises though, man. No surprises.
See, and now you know what?
You know what? We might as well we'll roll with it. We just
Delilah
roll
gonna
with it.
fire me up after the show.
I ain't got nothing to say about it.
Yo, I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna
Anyway.
redo the link. Everybody's over there.
All right. Anyway.
No. Everybody's where they are. People are already.
Yeah, no. But we're gonna keep it
here.
rolling. But what we're gonna do is that we're going to announce about the other place that they need to be going to, where the GRG podcast is going to be live.
Tweet then.
Yeah. So we got to go ahead and do that. So you know what, Delilah, go ahead and tell them exactly where we are, the channel, and all of that, please.
Well, we started a new channel, GRG Podcast, the official YouTube channel. So future shows will be posted there. But tonight it is on Kmage's channel. So thank you for tuning in. If you already got an alert for it, but please feel free to subscribe to the official GRG Podcast channel. Just search for it on YouTube, or you can find the link on my Twitter page, which is Delilah_HD. Every Friday, 8:30 Central.
8:30-ish.
Yeah.
8:30-ish Kmage time.
Thank you. Make sure to put that in there.
Anyway, all right. Oh yeah, man, the chat is lit, man. I just turned it. It looked right here. It is lit. My bad, guys. Anyway, all right. So, who else did I forget? Anybody else out there?
Nah, we good.
Okay, we good. All right, man. Let's get this party rolling. And remember, This is not going to be the official. We're taking it back to where it belongs.
But you will be doing the posting on your
Yeah,
channel,
yeah.
right?
I'm gonna post it on the other channel, on the actual channel. But because this is supposed to be where I was gonna put the playlist.
The playlist. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. But let's get it started, man. All right. First topic. All right. So there was this article, and it was talking about I was going to do the Phil thing first, but I'm going to do this other Phil thing where it was the Game Rant from GameRant.com, and there was this article that was actually saying that Phil said that Zelda and Horizon Zero Dawn don't have the same impact as they used to. So single player games is really not the end thing. I'm going to start with you all day. I know that you're probably itching to answer this, to get under this. So, okay, first off, is this even true? Or if Killer Phil actually said that, what do you think about those comments?
I think gamers are confused as a whole anyway. Just because when it's a straight up multiplayer, say if a game launches in a straight multiplayer, we can complain about not having a campaign, right? And vice versa. So I don't have no problems with these games that he's talking about. I mean, if they're doing new things to implement new features and new ways to play, then I think it's a refresh on the brand. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's dying. I mean, there's still people out there that play single player. I mean, there's an audience for everything. You know what I mean? But to say that, the trend, I mean, if you look at online and what people are playing, it's Minecraft, the H1Z1s. It is, multiplayer, League of Legends. It's a lot of multiplayer games that's popular. But I think single player still holds a nice little foot in the game industry. You know what I mean? So I hope he's not saying that to proof himself, to say he's not doing any more single player games or try to change the narrative to strictly multiplayer, because I think that would be a fail. We need single player just as we need multiplayer. That's how I feel about it.
Exactly. All right, I feel the same way. What about you, PK? What is your stance on this? I mean, do you feel that the article was actually, quoting Phil Spencer, and if he was, what do you think about this?
Well, first, I don't know if it was quoting. I mean, is this the only place we found this article? Because I haven't seen it anywhere else.
Well, it's gone all. People's made videos about it and everything, but actually, this is where they got the source from. I mean, and
right. So it sounds like it's maybe taken out of context, maybe not necessarily quoted. And I do think that he's a gamer before anything, and that's why he took Xbox in different directions. So I don't think he would look at single player elements, since he come from that genre, right? He's been a developer for many years and came from this industry. I think he appreciates those things, and maybe he felt like maybe the way those particular games came out wasn't really I would say received or put out in the way that, in the same fashion they was in later or before these entries. Like I'm talking about Zelda specifically, right? Because Zelda had better entries. Not saying better games, but advertised a lot better beforehand. Like this time around, it was kind of confusing, right? There was a Wii U version and a Switch version, so it's kind of confusing. Is it out or is it not out? That kind of thing. So maybe that's what I think it might have been around. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on down. What about you, Infamous? Do you think that this article is legit by saying that Phil basically quoted saying these things, or if it? And let's just say if it is true. What do you think about this? I mean, does he make any sense by saying anything like this?
It's like this with me. When I was younger, I was more focused into single player games because it took me to another place. But as the future of gaming advances, it's going to be more and more with multiplayer. I personally think it should be a balance between single player and multiplayer, so it could accommodate everybody. But if Phil Spencer did say some things like this, you got to think about it as a businessman as well. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that there's more money in multiplayer than it is in single player. And he might feel that way from that standpoint. But with me, don't get me wrong, I love playing with people online with all different kind of games. But every once in a while, I just want to be in my own zone and just play a good ass story game. You know what I mean? It could be anything, you know, but it has to be on a business standpoint. Multiplayer is where the money at though.
True. That is
So-
true. That is true. That is true. All right. Fonzarelli, what's going on, man? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, dude.
Hey, the smooth voice is gone. I think, man, we gonna get that. We gonna get that West Coast hippie.
I'm not gonna get the hippie, but yeah, I'm kind of tipsy tonight. Anyway,
What's up, man?
I think that Phil Spencer in this article is basically he's full of shit here. Okay, I'll just put it out there like that because I don't think that people are necessarily not playing single player games, or it's becoming something of a dinosaur, so to speak. Honestly, people are asking for these types of game on Xbox right now. They're clamoring for games that the PlayStation has right now, the Horizons and stuff. They want it. Now, typically, yes, multiplayer games do sell a lot better lately. I mean, but the single players ain't going nowhere. Everybody still likes single player as well. I just think the article is kind of bullshit. I don't know whether it's Phil or maybe they took something out of context.
Exaggerated.
Words. Yeah, it's one of those things where I just don't feel that something was odd about the article when I read it. It just didn't feel like he could have said something like that because it seems so out of left field.
Well, if you listen, they have on the UK Xbox channel, they have the official interview that the person took the things that he said from that, and he didn't say anything along those lines at all. I mean, so that's why I feel like the article was completely clickbait and just kind of them trying to throw shade, in my opinion. It's the whole Xbox smear campaign that sometimes gets kind of pushed a little bit, which I hate, but it is what it is. But yeah. So.
Well, no, I definitely agree. Were
you going to ask me next? I didn't know what order you were going in.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, you could just jump.
Yeah,
you can finish out.
Oh, okay. So, in regards to that, though, I think that single player is still extremely important. If anything, look at Witcher 3 and look at how well it has done, all the awards it has won, and that's a fully single player game. And so I think that it's room for both. And so, but I do think the article was the truth was a little bit stretched there, and what he said, because he didn't say anything like directly to that, like, oh, single player is just dead and we're gonna focus on. I mean, it wasn't even. I mean, he alluded to some things, but it wasn't just like a direct quote, like the way the article kind of put it. And I just hated the way that the article toned it to it being something completely negative when he didn't even sound negative in the video at all. So
yeah, that article was bullshit, straight up.
Yes, it was, but. Single player to me is still very strong. Like I said, if Witcher 3 is an indication, and so it's Zelda as well, then single player is definitely still has a stronghold in the industry, and it's still very, very important. That's really all I have to say about it.
Well, yeah, for me, man, I know that was, they took Phil's words out of text, man, and they did. And it's sad because people look at this and they've made videos about it, and they stated that I'm pissed off about it. And yeah, even me as a Killer Phil fan, I would find that a little bit out of bounds, and especially as a man that's been as secretive at some points of times and as nice as Phil has been, to come and say something like that would also give me the indication that he wouldn't give a damn about any single player games, and he would want to just go all multiplayer. And then just also for the fact that maybe that he would be trying to go this rogue, like this evil Phil, which it just wouldn't work because everybody looks at Phil as what he is. So excuse me. So anyway, I got the actual quote of what he said because I watched the video. I think I posted it on the GRG link, not link, but in the DMs, and he said this. He says, "We've got to understand that if we enjoy those games, the business opportunity has to be there for them. I love story-based games. I just finished LucasArts-inspired RPG Tumbleweeds Park. I thought it was a fantastic game. Inside was probably my game of the year last year, and as the industry, I want to make sure both narrative-driven story, single-player games, both And I'm sorry. Let me say this again. I'm over here. This lick is already getting to me. As an industry, I want to make sure both narrative-driven single-player games and service-based games have the opportunity to succeed. I think it's critical for all of us. So basically, what I'm thinking is what he was saying in that article. What he's actually said and what he said in that interview was that he wants to try to do something with that Game Pass, where he wants to have something kind of like what Telltale Games have, and make story-driven games kind of like a Netflix service, and then still give the gamer that likes single-player games, just the full experience right then and there. I think he was teetering the line of both, and that article, the people from Game Rant, they just took it and twisted and made it to something that it wasn't supposed to be. I mean, do anybody got anything to say about that?
Well, this is what I feel about the situation with the single player. To be honest, single player as an exclusive to me doesn't make much sense anymore. Me personally, I don't see him making money like you would want it to make.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, but you're talking about PlayStation. They got 60 million people, and that only sold about 2.
Okay. What about Zelda? Zelda Breath of the Wild is selling.
Yeah, but that's all they had. What I'm saying is that's all they have. We already seen that single player games on Xbox haven't sold. So what I see Microsoft doing is, all right, we still want to make these games, but these games don't sell well individually on our console as of yet. That's what we've seen, right? So what they're going to do is focus as far as their big budget AAA games that they advertise to everyone are going to have either mainly a multiplayer or both single player and multiplayer. But I don't see them coming out with something just single player unless it's going to be something that's going to be connected to Game Pass, where they can make it like, all right, we use the money from Game Pass to fund these single player games that we have available only to the users that buy, Game Pass, or you could purchase the full game if you choose to. But that's what they'll do. It would be something like that. Now that to me makes sense. It's like if you had people said they didn't want to try out Quantum Break, but what if Quantum Break was an exclusive to Game Pass? It didn't come out yet. You didn't play it yet. It's exclusive to Game Pass. So you paid your $10 a month and you could have played it that way, or you could have bought the game straight up. That to me makes more sense for single player, going forward. And to me, that's just the best way to do it, especially because those games, single player, never going to sell as well as a multiplayer game. It's just not going to do it because a lot of people don't see the longevity.
I don't agree with
The Witcher, man. I don't agree either.
I don't agree with that because you got to look at.
What do you mean? Does Zelda outsell Mario Kart? No.
Final Fantasy 15 outsold.
Final Fantasy.
Outsold what?
Shit,
8 million copies in 1 month.
Outsold where?
8 million copies in 1 month.
How many consoles?
Point is,
it wasn't on one console. That's what I'm telling you. It's not on. If Final Fantasy 15 was just on Xbox, how much you think it was sold?
Okay, Pokemon only on one console, so 8 million in one console.
Yeah, but Nintendo is different. That's
close to. I'd say close to maybe 2 million.
You can't even go by. No. To me, you can't go by Nintendo because Nintendo is different from everybody else.
Okay,
I can't even put them in the same category.
You're looking at it from your point of view, though.
Yes, let me clarify what I'm saying from what you said.
Player as much as multiplayer, and it doesn't work out like that in the grand scheme of things. I think that the gist of this article was that Phil was saying that basically it's dying, and it's not dying. It's far from it.
Right. So yeah, that was
what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's dying. What I'm saying is the way that it exists now, that way is probably dying. Like it's not going to be as successful moving forward because a lot of people, we already know the trend. A lot of people don't even finish the fucking campaign. You know how many people who play Call of Duty don't even fucking play the campaign? They don't even touch it.
I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
But that's a different type of game.
So what I'm saying is, there's people that bought The Witcher didn't even fucking finish the first act. What I'm telling you is that a lot of times with single player, because they want to be able to, sell more in the long term, having the Game Pass is what I believe he's talking about. This will be something that fuels people to want to, try out those games. That's all I'm saying. Because the single player alone, look, it's not. I mean, I agree with you. To be honest, I don't know. You can't tell me. I don't like Horizon Zero Dawn. People be like, well, if Xbox had Horizon Zero Dawn, it would. Fuck no, wouldn't have. I'm telling you right now, it wouldn't have sold like that because it only sold 2.5. On a system that has 60 million consoles. Like, that shit ain't great. And that's double. So if it is sold on Xbox, it might have got $1 million. And how much money they put in that game? You know what I mean? Like, that's not, for a single player, that's not great.
Well, this is what I'm saying. And I'm not just taking away from your idea with Game Pass. I think that might be, hinted towards something like that. What I'm saying is that that's what is kind of hard to believe that Phil would hint toward single player dying. Maybe he's saying that there's a different direction, but single player is definitely not going anywhere because we all enjoy games from all over, right?
Well, I mean, it's not gonna. No. Well, the thing is like, look at GTA 5, right? That game came out, big single player game, and that's, to me, is what Microsoft's focus is. What they're looking at is seeing, this is what the formula is. Either have something like that, have something like Halo, have something like Gears, where you have a story and a multiplayer. Something along those lines. Like, look at all the games that we know that are coming out for Xbox. They all have some kind of multiplayer.
Well, this is the point I'm going to make on this single player multiplayer. Multiplayer tacked on to a single player does not work. Okay,
Microsoft don't tacked on.
For most games, it don't.
That's PlayStation.
But hold on, okay, let me hold on, wait, guys, let me make this point. Okay, I agree to some degree on both of y'all's stance, but when it comes down to what the article came up to be and what Phil actually said, he was only meaning that, look, I want to do something that is more, if we're going to do single player things, we're going to do it to where it's kind of like what Telltale does, because you guys didn't bring up anything about Telltale, and Telltale is probably, out of single player games, probably one of the most successful next to GTA 5. But GTA 5 also got multiplayer aspects to it, so it does work if you do it right. The Witcher is done right if you bring out DLC. That's the one thing about PlayStation games that should bother a lot of consumers if they love single player games, because once they have those games out, they don't really tend to bring out a lot of DLC with them. That's why a lot of people get excited when Uncharted 4, they finally bringing out their DLC for that, and then Last of Us had some DLC. Horizon Zero Dawn, yet to see.
But you know what, Kmage, do you think The Witcher would have sold well as an exclusive?
I think so.
Just on Xbox, you think it would have sold as well as it did?
No, absolutely not. But I think it would have sold. I think, because at the time, you got to remember, at the time, how many Xbox Ones were out there.
Yeah,
but that many Xbox Ones out there.
That's my point with it. It's not that the game isn't great. It's that a lot of people, don't have that interest in single player games unless it fits a certain formula. And The Witcher definitely doesn't fit that formula. The reason why it did well, because it sold over multiple platforms. But if The Witcher was in a Game Pass where everybody could try it.
But wait a minute. Witcher 2 did really well on the 360, and it was an exclusive.
Yeah,
that's
but you're
exactly
talking about.
That was the point that I was going to make. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but how many consoles were out when Witcher 2 came out, though? Well, that's what I'm saying. Okay, like, you keep on, there's only 30 million versus 80. Come on.
You're doing apples and oranges here. The point of the matter is,
how you figure?
Because the real point of this topic is, do single player games actually are they losing something, or are they still as successful as they used to be? I mean, it's just that simple.
I don't think they're nowhere near as successful.
I believe the quality has went down on the
I mean, it's just cookie cutter shit, man.
Well, no, okay, The Witcher 3 is not cookie cutter.
No, not Witcher.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just talking about a lot of open world games.
Oh yeah.
There's a marker here. Go there, kill them, return. You know,
the quality has just went down. Shock value went away. Just think about Metal Gear. When Metal Gear first came out, how much of a different kind of experience that was versus what we are experiencing the latest ones, right? So it's not that the game isn't the same. It's just that, you know,
they're losing the pizzazz.
Right, they're not putting the shock value back into the games. They're more trying to do a movie, make us watch the game more than play the game.
Exactly.
And,
well, you know what? As much as I enjoyed Horizon Zero Dawn, it was basically a mishmash of all types of games, like Uncharted, The Witcher. It tried to incorporate so much from other games. So, yeah, I mean, I could
jack of all trades, master of none. That's how I feel about it.
But you know, you have to add a unique element into it, you know, to make it yours and to make it special. As much as I liked it, it wasn't special. I'm sorry, it wasn't special.
No, it wasn't.
And that's coming from a Sony guy. So,
hey, but the only thing special about that game that I can see from being a gamer for 20 plus is just the enemies, the robots, the way you kill them. I mean, that's the only thing that had a little bit of edge.
I haven't beat the game. I played.
But you played it. But you killed something, right?
Yeah,
you killed something.
I've killed some.
Yeah, so I think to me, I put almost 50 hours into the game, and I think the mechanics of killing the robots and how you take them down, I think that was the highlight of the game. Everything else was just crap.
Well, see, and that's the thing that I was trying to make for the point of about, you know, about Horizon Zero Dawn and how they were out there trying to make this out to be the Zelda killer.
Yeah,
that was the thing that, you know, and then you know the fanboys, the Sony fanboys, was getting all up in my mix saying, you can't say. Yeah, I can say that. Zelda is legendary. It can't touch. You know what I'm saying? Horizon Zero Dawn is a new IP. It can't touch it. Can't touch Zelda. It never will. But it can stand in its own being a great game to build up to be a fantastic franchise in the long run. Just be happy for what you have right now and build on that later. Don't try to come out and say every PlayStation game that comes out is the best ever, because that shit is not true. So, you know, anybody else? What about Delilah?
No, I was go ahead.
Did they got anything to say?
I was just gonna say, I mean, closing, I was just saying,
I don't really have anything to say about it. I mean, it's. I mean, we're on the same topic, like in regards to like single player like that, and so I mean, I feel like I've said everything I needed to. So I mean, I hate to beat a dead horse, but I like I said, I think single player is still extremely important. I think their industry has room for both. I mean, and Horizon, and I feel like you're right in regards to Horizon Zero Dawn. I mean, they take elements from other games and all of that. But I still think, like I said, that in my opinion, I still love those games. I like story-driven games. It's something about jumping into a game and just spending time with it and enjoying the story. And to me, it beats like going to a movie, you know, that kind of thing. And everybody's not super hardcore on multiplayer. You gotta think about it like that. I mean, some people don't even have Xbox Live. They have consoles without these network add-ons and everything. So, I mean, you gotta look. Sometimes we get so caught in the fact that we're hardcore and we have all these features that we forget that some people don't, and some people look for those single player games. Some people still go to you know, game stores and buy games and look at the box and be like, oh, that's gonna be cool or whatever. So people still do that, because I can say that because my brother still does it, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So.
But you know,
BFK in the chat saying Spencer's out of touch. I don't believe Phil Spencer's out of touch at all. I think that Phil Spencer, his words were taken out of context. I think that his words were twisted for this article to make it like
to get clicks. Look, they got us talking about it, so obviously it worked, right? Yeah. I mean, so
you haven't seen this article anywhere else but this place with these words.
They known for that though. They known for doing clickbait type articles. They try to pander to the console war. This is nothing new for them. So if I were you all, I wouldn't read too much into it. I hate that people are reading too much into it. And just take it for what it is. I do think that There are going to be some single player games that's going to be announced for Xbox, and I think it's going to be also the same goes for multiplayer. I mean, they're already talking about Sea of Thieves, in regards to multiplayer and Crackdown for single player, but they also have single player campaigns. So you gotta look at it like that. You gotta have room for both. I mean, you can look at Halo.
My thing is you just have to have both. To me, for Xbox, for them, they should have games that have both. They need to aim for a strong single player and a strong multiplayer. That's what Xbox needs to continue as far as their identity, because that's what, as far as we know, that's what their main demographic gravitates towards. Because they haven't been gravitating towards the single player games, or at least the single player exclusives on Xbox. They just haven't.
Well, it takes time to make games, though. That's the thing. I mean, Phil, he's been in place for what, 3 years? It takes time to make games. These games can't pop out and I'm
just saying, like they didn't. I mean, they didn't.
Shit.
For you to go out and buy the game, that's to me, that's bullshit. If that's the case,
but you didn't list any really great story-driven games here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Rise was a good story game.
But at the same time, does it all right?
What about
so Infamous wasn't a great story-driven game, but it's still so decent enough. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think a game has to be a 9 for it to warrant me to playing it, because I don't do that with movies. I don't go out and be like, oh well, if this movie doesn't.
All right, so also let me say this. Let me say this. Also, people are hampering down like, oh, people ain't gonna play single player games, but think about the Telltale games. They're not even games that. They're super action based. You like watching those games.
You making excuses, LiveWire. I mean, Telltale games are some of the most
they are cheap though. That's $20.
It doesn't. Okay, look. See, that's what I'm
saying. What do you mean?
If
Quantum Break was $20,
what about grabbing straws? I mean,
that ain't grabbing straws, man. That's telling.
No,
Kmage. Put it this way, Kmage. Remember when NBA 2K came out and it was out for the longest, and nobody bought that shit. Everybody was on Madden Live. Like, damn, you don't give 2K a try? Why don't you give it a try? All of a sudden, they dropped that bitch to $20. Then everybody was like, damn, I gotta try it. It's $20.
Yeah.
And then that's when motherfuckers was like, yo, this shit's on Madden and Live.
But the point of the matter is, what I'm saying is that you keep on having some kind of issue. I'm saying it's a single player fucking game, regardless, man. I mean, is it not a single player game? Yes or no?
What's a single player game?
What the hell we just talking about, Live?
Yeah, I'm asking what specific game are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Telltale games. This is not a single player experience.
Yes.
Okay.
You said it's successful.
It is successful. And they make
it. Yeah, but it's a $20 game. That's what I'm saying.
Everything. So
yeah. The point I'm trying to make is that if a person doesn't buy the game for its all entirety right then and there, let's say for the Batman, right? I didn't buy the Batman series, right? You get that one game for free, like Xbox.
Oh, I forgot about the Batman series.
Yeah, they got the Batman series, right? I haven't played it yet, but they give it out. There was on Xbox and it was for free, and I'm like, all right, I'll download it. But then after that, then they charge you what? $4.99. And then if you get gravitated to it, then you're going to pay that $20. Doesn't matter if it's cheap or not. Do you know how many Telltale games are out there and how many people will buy those for $20? That's the point that I'm trying to make. Like, I mean, when they have those bundle packs at the end of the year, like, I got turned on to the Telltale games because of buying that. Like, I'm like, these games, that Game of Thrones is off the chain.
I mean, I can't believe you're trying to sing out single player games when you think. It's like you mentioned Batman, so I mean you thought of Arkham City and all those games, but I mean you got to think about the Shadow of War games coming out with Lord of the Rings. I mean, come on. I think sometimes we get caught up.
Well, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm talking about
Overdrive.
Single player.
You can't you just can't say that
single player. To me, single player makes a lot of sense, especially if it's multiplayer, because you're gonna get your money's worth. Okay. But when you're talking about exclusive, that's where I'm saying that that the value that a lot of people perceive for single player.
Even with that, I disagree because in my opinion, a good game is a good game. Zelda.
But you could look at a game like Uncharted, right? Uncharted, as good as it is, if it didn't have multiplayer, and as shitty as its multiplayer is, if it wasn't there, you probably wouldn't have half those numbers.
Nobody plays MS, but
I'm just saying,
That on the
yeah.
low. She said that on the low.
I know it's not great, but I'm just saying, simple fact that it's there, people will.
That was that mic.
No, but I mean,
mic.
it does keep people invested longer, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
get
even if it's bad.
Guys, at the end of the day, this was a bullshit article. Let's move on to the next.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh my God! Look, man,
Exactly.
it's going down tonight. But well, yeah, so but I get the last word. I will say this: is that a single player experience? What keeps a single player game keep going further is DLC. That's what killed Quantum Break. That's what killed
No support.
Recore. That's what killed Sunset Overdrive. You know what I'm saying? And
They had mad DLC.
They had a lot of DLC. They had like 3 DLC packs.
Yeah, but we're not talking about crazy looking cosmic. flowers either.
I'm talking about like
story.
I mean, no, they had story expansion. They had story expansion.
story expansions. I'm not talking about clothes. I mean,
That's
hell.
what it had, though. It had story expansions.
Yeah.
Well, if it did come out, guess what? We didn't give a fuck. So
Clearly,
that's not the
All right,
I love
there
it.
you go.
All right, man. Let's go on to the next topic. Okay, finally. All right. Well, okay. Phil reaffirmed that the Xbox is increasing their first-party games budget, which is telling all of these proponents of that Xbox has no games and they're not worried about games. I think he just let everybody know. Look, we have a budget for it, and we're not even caring about spending money for the third party because we're more worried about first party. So, Lady Infamous, what do you think about this?
So, having a bigger budget is always a good thing. That means you have more money to experiment with different concepts of gaming. I'm not like real knowledgeable on how games are made, but I know a bigger budget will always help. It always helps. It's always a plus for me. I hope that through this bigger budget, we'll have some good product. That's it.
yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Livewire, you went too long last time. Fonzarelli. Fonzarelli, what do you think about this?
Of course, just what Infamous said. The bigger budget's always going to be better, and I think he's doing the right thing. As I've said time and time again on this podcast, Phil Spencer is one of the best guys leading any console out there. I really like the guy. Got his ear to the gamer, and I think he knows what he's doing here. And I can't say anything else, but I'm glad that they're going to focus like this on first-party exclusives and stuff, and we'll see what comes out of it.
Yeah, I agree. What about you, PK?
Well, like I said, I think he's honestly, what decision has he made that was bad so far? I think he's a gamer. He's been a developer. He's been in our shoes, so he knows what we want by knowing what he wants, and I think he is driving all these focuses for the player, right? Trying to do cross-platform gaming, trying to increase availability for games for everyone. I think he's always trying these new things to give us something more value out of what we're paying for. So I'm on board with what he's got to do.
Cool. Yeah. I'm definitely on board for whatever Phil is trying to do. Okay. All right. All day. What do you think about this? You think Phil is being sincere about this, or is he?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, the guy's on Twitter all day long. He sees the complaints. He sees the trolling. He sees, what gamers are voicing out. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, you got to kind of be a fool to think that Microsoft's not going to come out with no bangers. I mean, you got to be. I mean, they're going to come. I mean, they're quiet about it right now so they can make a big splash. And I mean, that's just the strategy. You know what I mean? You got to be smarter than just being a rock. You know what I mean? Like they're coming. I mean, even though most of the Xbox titles have been hopefully we see bigger budgets, bigger games, and new experiences, man. So
cool.
Hail Sony.
He said, "Whoa!" All right. I was actually thinking he was going to be like just smooth sailing. All right, live.
All right, I guess so.
Well,
I'm gonna get to you last. I'll say the best for last.
Okay. All right. So he's doing first
He
party.
gonna take 2 months
studios.
though. He gonna take 2 months. So.
Well, Delilah, we can go together if you want. We can go at the same time. All right. But my thoughts on it is, look, they got a new console and all that stuff. You got games. I mean, it makes sense that he's going to double down, especially with the whole thing that we've been talking about with Game Pass. Now, the thing, like a lot of people when it first came out, everybody was like, "Oh, this is a great idea." It's a cheap way, for people that are casuals to get games. But the thing is, I think Game Pass more than anything was something that he cooked up with, his team and was like, look, if we want to fund these games that everybody wants, but we're on a budget, so we got to figure out how to pay for this without having to have as much of a risk. Just like they have Xbox Live that funds a lot of the shit that they do, and just the way that Halo, Gears, and Forza are like their football, basketball, and baseball team on their college campus, right? They fund all the other little sports that they have. But you don't want to have just those things to fund that, so that's where Game Pass comes in. So that's what's going to fuel a lot of these developments for the first parties. And it's something that you can be like, look, you can make something exclusive. You build a small team, like make something exclusive for Game Pass, and you can constantly just turn out these games, these smaller games, maybe double A's, maybe some triple A's that go both ways. And to me, that's what to me, Game Pass and building more first party studios makes a lot of sense, because you need content for Game Pass, and it can't just be on the current games that are there, because a lot of those games people already played or they're already gonna buy. So you need to have some stuff exclusive to that service. And to have first party studios helps that. So that's my thought on it.
Okay, all right. Okay. Delilah?
Yeah, well, I think it's a smart move. Excuse me, I'm
Uh-oh.
days away.
You
it's
botting a little bit.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? Is it clear now?
Yeah, it's cleared out.
Oh, so what I was saying is, E3 is like 40 days away or so. And so I think it's, now it's the time to kind of say, oh yeah, we're investing, blah, 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 before you announce some major announcements or something like that. Also, I know like yesterday, the Disney Infinity developer or whatever, Studio Gobo or whatever, announced a partnership for a AAA game with Microsoft Studios. So we don't know what that is. That could be some sort of kid game or whatever. Nothing to really get, in my opinion, too hyped up about. But I mean, that could be something they were alluding to. So we just don't know, because they've been so tight-lipped about everything. But we'll see in the next 40 days or so, hopefully.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely find out. I'm excited. For him reaffirming that it's really going to go down. And while LiveWire is tapping the hell out them keys, I'm excited about it, man. I really do think that they're going to come out with some surprises this year that we'll get to play. I mean, I think that the big surprises will be for next year. But, it's yet to be proven. I mean, for right now, for the naysayers, they still have the upper hand because Microsoft hasn't said anything. So it is what it is. So moving on. Okay, before I get to my Kmage about to be a damn fool moment, I'm going to just skip that until we get to that later. I'm going to go ahead and try to think of happy thoughts. And we're going to talk about Nintendo, because Nintendo is supposed to make everybody happy, we go! Right? Oh, Nintendo. Do that again, bro.
Here we go!
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Anyway, so two things from Nintendo, right? From the Joy of Happiness. One is that they have a little handheld coming out. No, it's not the Switch, but it is what is it? A 3DS? A little 3DS? What is this little thing called? I actually don't know, but it's 100.
It's a 2DS.
Yes, but it's we're gonna go to PK because PK is a Nintendo fan, die hard.
Let's go, Joy-Con boys.
Stop it. And anyway, it's $169 from my understanding.
$149.
Okay, thank you.
Correct that.
Correct me. Put me on check. Put me in check. Anyway, but for a lot of people, they're thinking like, why would you bring this out now?
Dude, I
know why. Yeah. I know why.
But we'll get to that. Okay, go ahead, PK. What is your interpretation of it? Let us know more about this. Are you excited about it?
I am, because it's a cheaper version of the 3DS XL. Basically, it's just 3DS, but without the 3D. I mean, most of us that play 3DS don't even use the 3D, so in my opinion, it just saves money for a better console than the older 3DS. You know how the Xbox One S is an upgrade to the Xbox One? That's basically what the new 3DS is. Upgrade to the current 3DS or the older body. So the 2DS is basically the same thing but cheaper. So if you were interested in that, then you'll get the same games, play the same games, just without the 3D slider, which most of us don't use anyway.
But are people going to really actually consider, let people consider the Switch as being a handheld? So, I mean, well, why would they even do this?
Kind of like while we have Scorpio coming out and you have Xbox One S. So you got a premium situation and then you got a downgrade situation, right? So you got two things that offer something, but it's kind of like that. It's step up.
No.
Did you hear me?
Okay.
To me, that's a bad analogy, and I'll take the fact that you can't play Switch games on 3DS.
True. I didn't say it's the same thing. I just saying it's the same idea.
You said that the Xbox, the Scorpio and the Xbox One S. You said Scorpio being a premium to Xbox One S, and that's fact. But you use analogy because you were saying something like how the Switch is a premium to the 3DS when it's, in my opinion, it's not, because the 3DS,
I think it is.
The Switch is not back compatible. It's not forward compatible. It's not forward compatible either.
But you can play Smash Bros on 3DS, and you will play Smash Bros on Switch.
But can I play Zelda on 3DS? Can I play Zelda on 2DS?
Yes.
Breath of the Wild.
Not Breath of the Wild.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's the point I'm making.
Yes. Not saying that it won't happen.
I'm just helping out because I knew that you could play Breath of the Wild. Sorry. All right.
I got to say something on this too. As you were explaining that, you kind of made it sound like there was no other 2DS out, and there is 2DSs out there. My son got one.
Right, but this one is an XL.
But there's no reason to make another 2DS, even if it's a little larger screen or whatnot. I mean, why don't they focus on games for the Switch instead of focusing on...
The thing is, in America, we don't buy the smaller consoles. We only buy the bigger ones. So only in America the XL sells. So that's why you don't see the new 3DS little version in America. Only the XLs are in America.
But the little versions sell like hotcakes here too.
Yeah.
No, they don't make them anymore in the US. So whatever you see out there, that's all they got left in stock.
But they sold.
They are because they're cheaper. But they do not ship them to America anymore because they don't sell.
And you just made my point for me. It's all for that dollar. They're just making money.
But the thing I don't understand, I mean, the only problem I have with it is that you're so fast, so quick to make a fucking new console, a new handheld. It's
then
like just to strip down the 3D implement. I mean, I think that's. I mean, 150, yeah, it's pretty cheap, but I mean, goddamn, that's on your mind is stripping 3D. I mean, we all know 3D was a fad. Yeah, they already did it, but I mean, they're making an XL version. I mean, it's already out. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't see
because they could slap Pokemon on the back of the damn thing and sell it to the same person that's got 3 other at home. That's it's ridiculous. Nintendo folks are stupid. The majority of them are just stupid. I'm gonna go out and say,
okay, all right, fine.
I was trying to hear what Infamous had to say.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to say.
I was trying to think. Okay, personally, I don't think they should be worried about pushing out hardware if they ain't got no decent ass software to back up behind it. Why are you putting out a
No, they do. I'm gonna have to correct.
Wait, let her finish. Let me
finish. Through my personal experience, I haven't touched a Nintendo handheld game since 04. So I'm thinking, okay, Nintendo has a new handheld. So what games are going to go there? Is it going to be the same games as the Switch? Is it going to be compatible with the Switch? I mean, for me, Nintendo should be.
It's just the same hardware that's got all the games on there already. It's just a reversion is all it is. It's not even nothing new.
Well, they should be worried about having more different types of games in the Switch than having another type of anything right now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it like this. The 3DS has been out since what, 2011, 2012? So, I mean, there's a shitload of games for that platform. A lot. So, I mean, them coming out with this, I mean, the libraries, they already have the software. You know what I mean?
That's why it outlasts the Vita.
Yeah, I mean, the software is crazy.
I'm not spending my money on that, so I'm not even.
Yeah, there you go.
And let me get something straight here, though. I'm not calling the Nintendo heads that like the games or whatnot stupid, because there's some Nintendo games I like too. But the point is, they buy up hardware. The ones that'll buy the hardware with the different, logos on it or whatnot. Those people are the ones I'm saying. Why? Why do you do that? Why do you give Nintendo your dollar when they're not giving you anything?
But Fonz, Nintendo's been doing this forever, though, bro.
Yes, and it works. And it's crazy that it works for them. They get a pass. I'm telling you, Nintendo
They always
But
That's granddaddy, man.
But why
That's
are we
granddaddy.
hating on their hustle? We should be actually promoting that everyone should do that.
do that.
Like for instance, let me say this: when the Xbox Star Wars, when the 360 Star Wars edition came out, that is a collector's item. That went on eBay for almost $1,000, dude. Like, come on, let's be real.
Who is that benefiting though?
But all I'm saying is, because look how many people wanted it. So if there was more customizable things,
you didn't even answer my question. Like, who is it benefiting though? Like, it's because you can sell it.
People who want it, right? Just like the Xbox Lab, right? We go on there, we create our own controller. I got 2 of them myself. It's $80 for a controller, but it's personalized for me. So it's benefiting me to get something I want, even though it's not necessarily what everyone else wants. All I'm saying is,
it just sound like you were saying that we should celebrate Nintendo for start dropping another refresh.
No, what I'm saying
DS
is,
came out in what, 2004? The original DS came out in like 2004.
Four.
I don't want to buy the same console like 13 years later.
But what I'm saying is, if you have one and you're okay with it, that's fine. Me personally, mine is now no good. I have the very first one, so yeah, I'm gonna probably get the new 2DS because I need a refresh. Mine is no good. But what I'm saying is, if Nintendo is pushing this agenda where we have options, I think options is good for Xbox, PC, whoever gives you options to have something customizable for you. I think everyone should be able to have that ability to do that. I think that would be good. I would love to have more options like the lab where I can build my own Xbox and put on my own colors or whatever I want. That would be dope to me, but that's me. But all I'm saying is an option. It might not be for everybody else.
Okay.
But those options are I think, good.
But no,
Chris Hughes Sr. in the chat hit the nail on the head. Nintendo just milking it. That's what they're doing. They're just milking people for that. Every little ounce they can get out of their hardware, they do it. And you know what? Here's my point about Nintendo heads. Did you guys read that article that they sold more copies of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Switch than they've sold Switches? There's more copies sold of the game than Switches. How is that even possible?
People collect them and sell them and all that good stuff.
Yeah, because those games, that game is.
But only on Nintendo. Only on Nintendo does that kind of shit happen.
Nostalgia is.
What if that happened on Xbox? What if that happened on PlayStation?
It won't.
Well, then that's what I'm saying. So, what I was making a point about the single player, if the quality comes up on those games, they will have those nostalgias. They will have those.
I think Nintendo just have the longevity of the.
I think Nintendo just has a lot of weirdo fans, to be honest.
You can't just single people out like that.
No, not the whole fan base, but there are a lot of weirdos out on Nintendo. I'm telling you. Have you looked around on YouTube? Man, you'd be surprised.
Okay, so let's get on to the second part of this.
I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there at all.
Let's go to the second part.
I don't need the hate mail.
Okay, but let's go to the second part of this topic. And I'm
Hold on, before we do that, man. Any questions, man? You guys hit up the voicemail, please. Answer the questions.
Yeah.
You will answer them every week.
Yell at me. Call me up and say, you know what? I'm wrong about the Nintendo heads.
Yeah.
I'm all good for it.
Just say, call and say, Phil Mega's a fraud. Please call.
Okay. Oh, and you know what? Let's just, because there was an announcement that I was going to bring up at the very beginning before, having the crazy stuff happening. It was popping up on my channel instead of on the GRG channel. what we want to do is we want to get the people out here that pay attention to the podcast, that listens. We want to get you guys involved, and so what we want you to do is give us some gameplay, so you can be a part of the podcast. So all you have to do really is DM me on Twitter, at Kmega4, and you can send me your gameplay. If anybody interested want to do that, and you want to see your gameplay out there, see what your skills about, because we will clown. If it's not worthy, you will get clowned. So we can go ahead and implement it. I'll give you all the information that you need to know. If whenever you guys want to DM me, let me know if y'all interested into it, because we really want to see what other people are playing other than us as well. We want to make you guys a part of the podcast. Plus, the chat line. We definitely want to hear you guys call in, and I think it would be hilarious to hear, especially some of these crazy, these crazy ponies out here that got something crazy to say. Now, no tinky winky shit, please. None of that. No foul, breathing. Lady Infamous. No, we don't need none of that. We don't need none of that. But what we, we don't want none of that. But what we
Kmega, Mamacita.
Oh my God! Hey, that might be me. I might call in right now, Mamacita.
Oh God.
Okay. Anyway,
we got to get her on the show, man.
Yes, we need to do. Yeah, I'm kind of sick. I'm under the weather, but yeah, call in. We definitely want to hear you guys, what you got to say.
Anybody want to put the number in the chat? Go ahead.
Yeah. Just hit it up.
Already added.
Is it already added? Okay, cool.
Yes,
So Delilah be hitting that up. So anyway, but let's get back to the topic. Okay, there's a second part to this, PK, and it was just announced a couple of hours ago that Nintendo is not going to get on the big stage. They're not going to show anything. Why? The Switch is selling like hotcakes. You know what I'm saying? The Zelda is going to definitely probably be the game of the year. Why in the hell would Nintendo not want to show any games not want to have, get the big stage at E3?
That's a very good question. And what did they do last year at E3? They didn't really do much last year at E3 either. So I think Nintendo in general,
probably backing out.
I think they might have been smoking something or something. I'm not sure, but I can't answer that question because it's kind of, I think they changed the direction of caring about E3 because they're doing a Nintendo Direct. I think that's their E3 to them, and they want to be separate from everything. They kind of want to be on their own little island and just do their own thing, and they don't think they should socialize with everybody else.
They're still gonna have a booth though, right? They're just not.
They're gonna have a booth like they did last year, but again, it's not gonna have that same E3 feel like everybody else. Like we're gonna do a presentation. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be like they're gonna sit next to each other and they're gonna talk about whatever this 3DS game. It might not even be any Switch games. Just it's gonna be like, what are they doing here? Are they selling cookies or what?
I feel like the Nintendo Switch reveal plus the Nintendo Direct kind of was their E3 summed up. Because if you're not showing me nothing this year, I feel like you already said everything. And it's kind of disappointing. I mean, I've seen maybe 2 games I was interested in out of everything they've announced so far. There's no reason not to be at E3. So you're telling me that there's no Metroid coming, no Star Fox coming, no nothing like that everybody has been wanting for years. I feel like they're just taking a huge L, and they're smoking in that treehouse, man. That's about it.
Yeah, and see that.
But I mean, their console stuff still sell. They're probably.
You was botting again. Go ahead.
Botting, yeah.
Go ahead, Delilah.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. It probably could be my connection. What I was saying, they probably feel like they don't have to do a press conference because, like you said, they have that whole direct show, and it's good for them. They're meeting their numbers sales wise. Their consoles are selling out everywhere. Their little remakes of consoles are selling out everywhere. So they probably feel like, man, we're winning. We don't have to do a press conference. You guys have to do press conferences to appeal to your fans, not us. So.
Yeah, I don't know. That's still crazy. LiveWire, do you have anything to say on this?
Mm-hmm.
It's been awfully quiet. Maybe you fell asleep.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
So, all right. Okay.
Okay, I got something to say.
Okay, go ahead.
You know what? When I realized I was going to E3, I didn't even not thought once about Nintendo. Like y'all said, whatever they showed earlier.
You need something to play on the train.
I'm just not. The only thing that I'm interested from Nintendo right now is the remastered, the little remake of the Super NES. That's all I care about. I don't care about the Switch. I don't care about the new anything because I'm not hating on Nintendo. It's just that it's not for my demographic. It's just more kid friendly for Nintendo, and that's how they're gonna make their money, and that's cool. And if y'all like Nintendo, that's y'all business. I don't care.
I guarantee you, if I give you a controller and you play Mario Kart, you're gonna have fun.
No.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Hey, I'll be honest.
Mario
I have
Kart
fun
before,
with Mario.
man.
You didn't have fun? You didn't have fun?
No. Apparently not. If I ain't got it now.
Oh man.
Oh.
Mario Kart is a good game though, and it had honestly
We're not
best
finished.
online we had.
I'm not saying that it don't look bad. I watch people play Mario Kart all the time, but I'm an old school Nintendo person. I want the old Mario. I'm sorry, what?
I said you should like Mario Kart still. If you old school, it didn't really change much.
I just like the style of the Super Mario Brothers series. I wasn't really into the racing aspect of it.
Oh, okay.
That's just me.
Yeah.
Mario Kart's always been
Yeah, I
fun.
mean, I don't understand. Like, I mean, it's like Nintendo. People who are hardcore Nintendo fans, I think they're like everybody's supposed to like Nintendo. If she don't want to play the Mario, she don't play Nintendo. She don't got to.
You know what? This is to me is kind of like, you know what? You know, not to just for throw in some politics in here, but I gotta say it like this. You know what? For there's so many people that
like Mario Kart.
Well, no, there's so many people out there that has this deep disdain. Oh no, I ain't playing no Nintendo. I'm not playing this. I'm not like Nintendo. But then look at what the sales look like right now.
Is that a cultural thing?
Well, it almost seems like
cool
it's
to
like Trump
Nintendo?
supporters. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not voting for Trump. I'm not voting for Trump. And then people went up to the polls and voted for him.
My pockets. I'm not. I can't invest a $300 or $400 product like Nintendo, and I know I'm not going to have no longevity with it, with the services they have.
And do you understand
with
that lovely stick and a Switch on the move? Oh man,
Look,
come on, now. Come on.
I don't have a Switch. But I have every other Nintendo product in my house. And as much as I've been talking about it, I've got everything else. You know, the Wii, the Wii U, GameCube, all those old ones. Okay. But at the end of the day, like, I want something more from Nintendo now.
Thank you. I want my money to stretch on the product.
They're not giving.
So you want people want Gears of War on the Switch. I get it.
No.
I don't care about Gears either. I don't care about Gears either.
I want more adult-themed, games.
Thank you, because I'm an adult. I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't want to be playing no little kitty games unless I got nephews and nieces around me.
I think people are embarrassed too.
I have fun playing. I have fun playing Mario Kart with my kids and stuff. That's fun. But when I'm by myself, I'm not gonna put in Mario Kart and play by myself. It's just not gonna happen.
I'll do it. Okay, all right. Well, let's get ready.
What about me, bitch?
Hey, see, you know what? It's all your time passed on, bitch. Because I said I asked you because I asked and you was quiet. So that next you missed that topic.
No, hold up.
No, they ain't no hold up. Look, I'll put
you was talking about Nintendo Mighty Long.
We're done with it now. We're going to the next topic. We're running on time.
I'm just chime in for my little shit.
Well, okay, but you can chime in on it on your own channel. This is what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna move on because I got to get to my topic real quick. I got to get to my topic because while everybody's lit tonight, it was because of me because I came in turned up. So anyway, we're gonna let All Day do his topic of the week, and then after that, we're gonna get down. We about to get down. We're gonna talk about something that's got what got Kmage up in arms. Go ahead, bro.
All right. So the question of the week is, what was your favorite co-op experience in gaming?
Anytime, right?
Delilah,
can you repeat that question?
Your favorite co-op experience in gaming.
Wow, for me it was Double Dragon, Double Dragon.
Say that again. I didn't really hear you.
Double Dragon, Super Nintendo. You remember Double Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
It's a game called Double Dragon.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
Gosh.
Nobody answer her before she Double Dragon's your
Man,
ass.
she made man. I'm telling you.
Hey,
man,
she
I'm
started to
saying.
panic, man. Double dragon.
I didn't know you guys could hear.
Oh, yeah, we heard you.
Y'all said I'm button,
Yeah,
so I didn't
You
know
was
if you could hear
botting
me or
first.
not.
You was botting first, but then we heard you, and then we was waiting to hear you say something else, and then you just started coming at us like, you know what? I said Double
Like, wait,
Dragon.
y'all-
Double Dragon, damn
That's
it.
a great
No,
answer.
no.
That's a great answer. Oh
But
my
no,
god.
But no, it was a 2D brother. Went through the game and stuff like that, going, trying to get through all the boss fights and battles and stuff like that. It was just real fun, and that's the one I remember the most. I mean, of course, everybody played Mario with Luigi and stuff like that. It's normally their first game, but for me, the strongest co-op experience was definitely Double Dragon on the Super Nintendo version. So yeah.
Nice. All right.
Cool. All right, Fonz, it's on you.
All right, so this is anytime, right?
Yeah, this week is an exception. Any game, anytime.
I'm going to have to go with the game I almost put 1,000 hours into, which is Destiny. Sorry, got to do it.
Oh God.
Oh
Destiny.
my god. What did you
Fantastic.
say?
It was the best
gotta
co-op
get it.
game I've played this generation, by far. This generation
Destiny.
Destiny.
Stop hating on Destiny because I
can see why. I got a lot of hours on Destiny too.
All
I'm
right.
playing it right now.
All right, hey Mega, it's on you.
Man. Since I'm the host of the show, I get two, right?
No,
Yeah, go ahead, Frog.
All right, you know what? Okay, one is going to be Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage was so fun, and then I'm going to move up and come to go to something. Yeah, it's not recent. It's still a ways away, but got to go with Power Stone, man. Power Stone was life. So.
All right.
Oh my God.
Lady Infamous on
So
you.
is the question co-op or is it versus? Because I thought Power Stone was a versus game on Dreamcast.
Anything you play with someone else, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you could put multiplats in there. I mean, multiplayer, like you could put Call of Duty in there, and that ain't right.
Okay, so I gotta take away from my co-op. Okay, take away my Power Stone. All right, go ahead, and I'll have my second one when everybody else is done.
Okay, I like Nazi zombies on Call of Duty. I spent years playing that. Getting a new map, getting a squad, getting a crawler, trying to do Easter eggs. Okay, man.
Man, he's sending all of us to Hades.
Yeah, I'm sitting.
Man,
Hey, when I
I'm
get my
telling you.
voice back, my voice will be back next week. I'll have to call into my favorite demons to summon up the voice of power.
Oh my goodness.
So I can. It's just the camaraderie of like 4 people playing zombies as long as possible and hoping to get achievements. I love playing with it. I like.
Now, did you play that couch co-op or was it online?
It was online.
Oh, okay.
So I have friends from another state, and I got me here, and then we'd be like, oh, we'll wake up at midnight, play some zombies, try to beat each other's high score and stuff like that. So.
And what zombies version did you like the most?
Oh, Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2.
She loved it.
Black Ops 2. I love Black Ops 2, man. But that is the best. But I got all the Black Ops series maps. I have all of them. So.
LiveWire, you on a typewriter? Matlock?
Yeah. Yeah, that's to answer my question.
Nice. All right, Live, it's on you.
The most addictive, probably Halo. But another one.
Which Halo?
OG Halo?
Yeah, the original, because that was the first one that I was like, big into. Like, it just felt special. Especially when you realize you get on the back of that warthog, you're like, oh shit! Like that was amazing. But the other thing that was cool as far as co-op was the first time you could do Spies versus Mercs in Splinter Cell.
Oh yeah, that was insane.
That was pretty cool.
Okay. All right,
I
so let me go ahead and steal since because he
Nah, PK Live, PK Live.
Oh damn, I forgot. My bad.
We got one more.
Wow, I feel special.
You got the floor.
That's what Kmage
I
do.
have just to clarify, the question is the most addictive co-op I've played, right?
Or you're just your favorite. You know what I mean?
It's going to be a tie between Left 4 Dead 2 and Borderlands 2.
Nice.
Left 4 Dead.
Oh yeah, Left 4 Dead was pretty good. Yeah.
Damn, y'all both took my other ones. God.
For me, it would have to be Shaolin Monks on the PS2. That game was it's like basically it was like Mortal Kombat, but it was like a beat 'em up.
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, Shaolin Monks was crazy. It was really good.
Oh yeah, Shaolin, but I didn't ever play the.
I had that game. I thought it was funny. I used to do the voices of the dude. You fall bravely, but you lose.
Yeah.
And I'll do one more. I think my second one would have to be Overcooked.
Oh my goodness, I never played Overcooked.
Since Halo was taken, I would go with Diablo 3.
Nice.
Diablo 3.
Okay, so for me, I'll just go ahead and say Lost Planet 2, which that was such a dope ass game.
Yeah.
And then and since you took since PK took Left 4 Dead, I'll go to the next best thing that's kind of similar, and that's the Killing Floor. That game is so damn good, man. I hope
the first one or the second one?
The second one, Killing Floor 2. I never played the first one. I bought the first one on my PC, but I haven't played it yet. I got it right there loaded up, ready to go, but I haven't played the first one yet. But 2 is really good.
Kane and Lynch was fun too.
Huh?
Kane and Lynch.
You know what? I've never played Kane and Lynch. Never played. Yeah.
That was a good one.
And it's on backwards compatibility. See, that's the thing that trips me out.
Try it out.
Oh shit!
Like
Was
the
it
Army
fun?
of Two. I remember that game.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Army of Two. Yeah,
Army of Two was doo doo.
Yeah, it was horrible.
But I'm just saying, everybody talks shit about backwards compat, but you know what? People like that me that had to work a lot of hours through that set of time through the 6-3 era. Hey man, I didn't get enough time to play a lot of those games, and so now I can go back and I can play some of those games that I never got a chance to play. Like Shadow Complex, it wasn't even on my radar. I know a lot of people was talking about it. I ain't worried about it. Let me go ahead and play this COD. Let me play this Battlefield. Let me play Madden. College. Whatever I was playing at the time, man. That I could. So.
I think another one for me co-op would be River City Ransom.
I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Well, if we're just gonna name a bunch of beat 'em ups that back in the day, let's do Streets of Rage. Let's do.
Well, I said Streets of Rage. Yeah, Final Fight. Yeah. Dope.
Maximum Carnage was mine.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
X-Men.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, X-Men.
Ninja
Colossus. Yes, that was.
Hey, don't forget it. What was it? Punisher and Predator. Was that it?
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
No, it's
the
Aliens
Ninja
versus
Gaiden
Predators is what you
arcade.
mean.
That was dope as hell.
No. It was Punisher. It was the
Simpsons?
Punisher, but your second character was Nick Fury.
Yeah. So anyway, let's get down to the topic that got Kmage triggered, got everybody triggered tonight. Because when I came on earlier before we started the show, I was in a mood, boy. Let me just explain this to you. All right, so. Hey, come on now, let's get to it. All right. So there was this there's been some videos, little stuff that's going up here saying that 343 is said that Halo 6 is bringing back Master Chief as the only playable character. Now,
good.
Boy,
I think it just said no new characters.
Yeah, I don't think they said only. I think they said the main.
Hold on.
Let
Let me keep going though. Let me keep going. Already, there are so many people that are like, yeah, great, yeah, we don't want to see Locke. And then there was somebody that asked somebody in the Xbox staff about Locke, and they said they're not sure yet. And that is what got Kmage 405 ready to send every motherfucker out there who do not like Locke to Hades.
But it's not playable.
No, listen. This is my thing. I said this. Look. If Halo 6 is primarily about Master Chief and Blue Team, I'm all for that. I don't have a problem with that. But if you phase out one of my favorite characters, which is Locke and Team Osiris,
I don't think they're gonna phase out.
If they do, let's just say they do. You heard this first, and you can post this, you can make this. I will be done with you, Halo. I love Halo, but I'll be done with you. This is the reason. I'll be done.
Osiris was dope. But I didn't care for
Team Osiris. Look, me and the Don had a long talk about
this. Nigga seen Luke Cage and went crazy.
No, it had nothing to do with Luke Cage. I didn't even know. I just recently seen Luke Cage just a couple of months ago.
That was before Luke Cage.
Yeah, Locke came out before Luke Cage. You know what I'm saying? So
you mean Halo?
I've been locked. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? The lock.
All right.
Okay.
It's okay to have a bro crush.
I got a bro crush. Look. He's okay for one. Number one, strong brother.
He is dope.
Strong brother. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves Cole because he's flamboyant. He's boombastic. Yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah.
No, the Cole train don't go woo.
You know what I'm saying? Woo! We gonna kill it. Cole train gonna do what we do. Ha! Cornbread, collard greens. Ha! Okay.
So silly.
But you know what I'm saying? But Locke, he's smooth. He's like he don't say too much, bruh. He don't say a damn thing.
I'm pretty sure that Osiris team gets killed first mission Halo 6.
You know what? If that happens, I'm done. I'm done.
Why you adding fuel to the fire, bruh?
Look. This is the thing. Look. Everybody knows that Master Chief is the man. Nobody. I'm not. I love Master Chief, right? But this is the problem that I've been seeing creep up, and this is what I'm going to ask the panel, and I'm going to say this: Halo, 343 has a problem. Halo is supposed to be bigger than Master Chief, but as we're seeing, Master Chief is bigger than Halo. So, you know what I'm saying? So, we're in the point where do you think that Master Chief is going to live on forever? Let me ask you guys, do you think that would be suitable for Master Chief to keep going like fucking Mario, which would make no sense?
Yep.
Yes.
They haven't killed Mario. That's doing fine for Nintendo.
That's a fictional character with a big ass head that can shrink, and when he eat a mushroom, he can turn to a regular man.
They all fictional, ain't they? Did you meet Master Chief or something? What the hell? I'm missing something here.
No. Okay, look. Master Chief, look. Okay,
343 thought the same thing. They thought that Halo is bigger than Master Chief when Master Chief is Halo.
Okay,
to
but
me, they wanted the same. You can't have Halo without Master Chief.
I'm gonna let y'all talk. Go ahead, panel. Go ahead, because I'm gonna go long.
No, I ain't got too much to say on the topic, really. Because I feel like whatever they're gonna do, I think it's gonna be great. I enjoyed Halo 5. I thought Halo 5 was great. I'm looking forward to Halo 6. To me, the gameplay on Halo 5 was phenomenal. As long as that gameplay is still tight and the story is engaging, I'm cool. They can do what they want to. I liked both teams. I liked Osiris. I liked them. I liked Blue Team. I really didn't care for Locke, because to me, he was just a boring character. I didn't get his personality that well.
Because he wasn't flamboyant? Because he wasn't...
No, it wasn't.
Collard greens! I got ribs in the back!
Let me finish. It wasn't because
I got
he
barbecue!
Flamboyant. He just was boring. Yeah, he wasn't flamboyant. He didn't have to be flamboyant.
But wasn't Master Chief boring too? I mean,
yes.
Let's just be real.
But thing is that Cortana and Master Chief back and forth is what makes the game.
Oh, so he's saying that Locke needs a Cortana. I get it.
No, he might need a Cortana. Yeah,
he might need a Cortana.
Okay, Halo 2 has been out for over 2 years now. If you haven't beat Halo 2, I'm sorry, but I think that's what what the fuck is those little ball things? The little robots that fly around. That little chick robot that helped Team Osiris towards the end of Halo 5. I think
go to get Spark. They got the Spark.
Yeah.
This is when we need Sentries, because he would know exactly what it was. Or Xbot, yeah. But that, you know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of like Locke's, because she's with them. She's with Team Osiris. And you got to think about the rest of the team of Osiris. Buck from ODST.
Cool team.
Yeah,
I like Buck. I just don't like Locke. I like everybody else but Locke.
Locke is a straight up he's like a straight up dude. Like, look, if you ever seen a straight up military dude he don't really joke too much. I got plenty of homeboys that's in the military, and there's a couple of them that like to bullshit around and be clown. But then there's the ones that's been that like I got my homeboy Coley Cole that's out there in Germany, right? And he's a drill sergeant, and every time like we'll sit there and we'll at one point in time we would clown all the time. Now he's kind of like I say a jokey like, bro, that's not me anymore. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Listen,
But
hey,
I mean,
did you see the Halo with Agent Locke and all that stuff? The little TV show they did prior to the game. I thought that was decent. I thought that was cool, but at the same time, it still didn't show much of his personality. I don't know.
He don't have okay, but Master Chief don't have a personality. It's Cortana that gives. And you know what? This is why I get pissed.
We under agreement. He just needs a Cortana.
He needs a Cortana. Exactly. I agree with you.
What he needs, Kmage, what he needs is to get replaced with Don Cheadle. You know what I'm talking about?
Don Cheadle.
You know what?
Hey, Don Cheadle's the man.
Well, okay. This is
in my DNA.
This is the thing. Fonzarelli, do you got anything to say about this?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I think that, I'll just come out there and say it. I'm mostly into the campaigns when it comes to Halo than I am with the multiplayer.
Yeah, me too.
However, the last Halo game that I really liked was Reach. After that, it wasn't that great to me, especially Halo 5. It wasn't great.
I thought 4 was better than 5. But...
I have a problem with
4 is better than 5, but 5 is good though. Keep going, Fonzarelli.
Yeah, the gameplay 5 is good.
Yeah,
I do see what you're saying when you announce or when you present a character like Locke, and you're kind of pushing him in that game. You can't just take him away. There's nothing you can do with that. So they've got to add him into the next game somehow, and then maybe make a spin-off. It's going to be the Laverne and Shirley to the Happy Days.
It'd be cool if they co-opt them. Put Locke and Master Chief together, co-opt them bad boys, and make them work together in some kind of.
Actually, yes, Delilah, you have a pretty good. Yeah, that's exactly what they need.
No. You got to have a spin-off and have his own game in the Halo universe.
You can do that too. You can do that too. But I'm talking about Halo.
You can do that too, but I'm saying for Halo 6, you could.
Yeah, they're gonna call it the Adventures of Locke.
No.
Oh
make
my God.
Make it bigger. This universe, it's a universe. Make it
gigantic. It's already.
Ooh, make it third person.
Because
no, you don't have to. Just
you
do
don't change it up.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be done.
Like I said, 343 has one fucking job. They have one game. Do your best.
Okay, check it out.
We'll have 2 under their belt, and let's get them going.
Okay,
one game.
We'll check it out.
I mean, they did pretty good. They just didn't have both things working at the same time. One, they had the story on. It was like epic, but the multiplayer was kind of messy. And then the other one, the story was kind of messy, but the multiplayer was epic.
Right.
So now they just got to get shit together.
Okay, true. I mean, they're still new to this game, and then also there's something that I read that made perfect sense. And this to me is on the Xbox staff and on 343. If this is true, there was somebody that said, I think on Reddit, I read that Halo 5 was originally a spin-off title, but because of the lagging sales of the X1, they just went ahead and put Master Chief as kind of like the catalyst. And then when everybody started playing the game, they started saying, where the fuck is Chief at? So that makes perfect sense. I mean, and you know what? That's Microsoft jumping the gun, and that is also 343 jumping the gun. Look, they did the same thing by instead of holding on to the Master Chief Collection, which is an awesome feat, which is a fantastic game. If they did everything right, if they waited to get that multiplayer part all together, the Master Chief Collection would be one of those games that would never get old, that would never die off. Period. But they rushed it, and they were too excited to show the gameplay to Halo 5, if you remember that, when they had the demo on that. It
looked amazing too. You can't knock that.
Yeah, and the fact that if this is true, which it makes perfect sense, is that, you know what I'm saying, it would absolutely give the opportunity for Locke and them to I think a lot of people would accept Locke and Team Osiris a lot better if they knew that this was Locke's game instead of Master Chief's game. I really do.
Hey, somebody look at the comment section. It's time to call this fraud out.
Oh.
He knows who he is. Look how quiet he is. Look at that motherfucker. Look at him. Everything according to me. Halo has sucked campaign-wise since Bungie left.
Pretty much.
Man,
no. See, this is the thing about. Hold on. This is the problem.
Well, that's your opinion.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Fonz really got every right to say what he wants to say, just like over this panel.
Name a better game than 1, 2, and 3.
4.
No.
Yeah, 4's campaign.
4's campaign was amazing.
It wasn't the best. I think 2's campaign. No,
multiplayer was
3 might have been the best. Still.
The multiplayer was not that hot though.
I'm talking about the campaign. That's it.
Yeah, the Halo 4's campaign is
it was worse than 3's, better than 5's.
But you know what the funny thing
Halo
is?
1 is the best for me, and then it's 4. Then it's 2, then it's 3.
You remember when 2 came out? People hated 2 when it first came out for a long time. And then 3 came out. They were like, "What the fuck? It's like this? I can't stand it. Why am I fucking
arbiter?" We can't even argue about this. It's all subjective, guys. We all like different things.
Well, okay.
I appreciate and respect you guys liking 5. I don't like it, but you guys.
A lot of people didn't like it. But if that,
the story was okay, but the multiplayer.
If the Reddit, but see, that's the thing though, LiveWire, and everybody that's listening tonight. And listen beyond that. If you knew that Halo, if this Halo 5 was going to be Locke's story, basically a side story, and you have some implementation of Master Chief and Blue Team, I don't think people would hate it so bad. I think the main reason why people hated it was the fact was like, well, if this dude doesn't have enough personality, this dude should never take over as Master Chief. I love Master Chief. I don't think that was what 343 was trying to do, but I think that their hands were tied up and that they had to show Master Chief in order to get people to buy the game.
Well, and that's just their fault. They should have been clear about that.
If
like they did with the ODST, the ODST, they was clear. Like this is not for Halo.
Well, yeah, you got to think about that. I don't know who was in charge, Phil Spencer or Don Matrick at the time. But see, yeah, and so he was like, I don't want you to. You got to put out. You know what I'm saying? The Xbox One sales are garbage right now.
Be real. It was a bullshit story.
No, the story was good. The story was not bullshit.
Halo 5.
They messed it up, man.
They didn't mess it up.
Come on.
I didn't like 5. I like 5.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, check it out, guys.
The gameplay was tight, though.
Yeah, but with every
story sucked.
With every story that goes long like that, and I'm talking about for movies included, there's always 1 or 2 movies in okay, let's just say Fast 8, right, or the Fate of the 8, right? Okay, there was Tokyo Drift, and then there was a lot of people didn't like 4. You know what I'm saying? And after that, they jumped off because they didn't like what the story was about at that particular time. But Tokyo Drift made sense once you seen what happened in 5. You see what I'm saying? Because 4 came back and it was like, oh shit, Vin Diesel's back. But then when you looked and you seen then 5 came and then you seen that Hanzo was killed. Then like, oh shit, that makes sense.
You ain't gonna tell anybody on this though. I'm telling you because.
Well, you know what? I'm telling you this. 343 better listen to me. I mean, I don't. I'm just one person, but I guarantee you, there's other people that are listening to me and they agree with me. If you take Locke out, if you kill him and phase him out, I'm done with Halo. You do not bring another protagonist, especially a protagonist that I can relate to. And then in that team, and then you tell me that he's got to go because we want Master Chief. No,
he ain't going nowhere, dude.
No, I'll be done. I'll be a Gears head, man. I'll be a Gears head, and I hate Gears multiplayer.
You saying that like it's a bad thing? Wait a minute.
I'm just no. I love Halo, man. I love Halo better than I love Gears. I love Gears story. But I am not a Gears multiplayer guy, man. I jump in with Mooch and crap in them and get my ass kicked.
I understand that, but the multiplayer is much harder to play in Gears.
It's raw. It's raw in the field with Gears. But the thing of it is that Halo is just, you know what, they have a story that they can max out for 20 years plus because they can make it out as long as they can do this. Get rid of the fact that Master Chief is Halo. Halo has to be, like when we think of Star Wars, right? If you we think of Star Trek, we think of like Captain Kirk, but we think about Picard. We think about the Voyager team. We think about, you know what I'm saying? We think about the new generation. You know, well, I said Picard. Well, you know what I'm saying? The very first Star Trek. You know what I'm saying? You have to start making Halo into the universe is more important than Master Chief. And once you start doing that, then you got a winner.
That's why you need a spinoff. That's why you need that.
Exactly. That's why
That's
you
what they
need
should have did. Yeah.
And my last point is this: is that if you just make it all about Master Chief, then you're gonna weaken every fucking hot ass villain that Halo has produced. And I'm talking about the badass Atriox. I'm talking about the Prometheans. I'm talking about the Covenant. You know what I'm saying?
Master Chief versus Atriox, though? I mean, come on.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. But no, I would love to see that. But the fact of it is that, I mean, you can't have Blue Team go against every fucking body. If you do, that shit is whack. It's 80s movie shit. That, I mean, we're talking about like Cobra with Sylvester Stallone. Like, you're the cancer and I'm the cure. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. You can't be going against a whole room full of motherfucking gangsters with bandanas and killing them all off. You know what I'm saying?
The Rock did it.
Oh.
Ethan did it. I don't see why nobody else can do it. Come on, man.
I'm
just joking.
I mean, I hope you guys can see my point of this. Like,
I see your point.
We get it. You like Locke and you want.
Yeah, you got to make him have a spinoff, man, and eventually Master Chief has got to die. Look.
Kmage, Master Chief is not going anywhere.
He's got to go eventually.
But Locke is a dope character. I like him, but Master Chief is not going anywhere. He's not.
He's got to go. He's got to go eventually. That's what I'm saying. You have to kill off Master Chief and bring in a new protagonist. It's the same thing of what they're doing with Gears. They're getting ready. Get ready. Because, you know what I'm saying, the original team is about to go and fade into obscurity on Gears. And they're going to have a set of people. And Gears is doing it right.
But it's been
shout out to Coalition.
Gears had a larger gap between games, though.
That's why
4 to 5 is not that wasn't that large of a gap between 4 and 5. It's versus like Gears 3 to Gears 4 is what I'm getting at.
No, I get you. But what they need to do is go ahead and wait to bring out 6. Bring out an ODS 2 or something, or a Reach 2, whatever the hell you need to do to have Locke get his shine and Team Osiris, and let people start getting familiar with that team to where they can like them. And you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said,
wasn't Halo 5 Locke's game anyway? Wasn't that?
Like Team Osiris is dope.
They dope. That's fine, but I'm saying you need look.
I'm trolling you.
There's too many enemies. There's too many badass enemies, especially after seeing Atriox, that if you just have Master Chief kill all those people, it weakens all of those enemies. You know what I'm saying? You cannot. You know what I'm saying? And then what about the Arbiter? Come on, man. You just got the like. Look, you could have a separate. You know what I'm saying, side story with the Arbiter and what they're doing over there fighting the other Covenant. Come on.
We could talk about this all night though. You know, about what they can do with Halo.
I'm just saying, like Kmage's in his feelings right now. If they kill off Locke, I'm done.
Hey, Kmage want Locke to pull off the helmet with a fucking shaft.
You damn right. I want him to be Shaft.
I'm here, Chief. What up, man?
Yeah.
They pushed Locke, in the last game so much that they're not just going to get rid of him and just omit him.
I agree. I really think it's going to be Master Chief and Locke. Like they're going to team kind of way. And I think they're gonna have both characters personally. I think that's the best way to go.
Let me ask you this question, and I'm gonna let this whole thing go. I won't comment no more on it. What if the game is about Master Chief, but the show is about Locke?
Well, you talk about Halo 6?
No, yeah. Well, listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
What if the game Halo 6 from henceforward is still about Master Chief, but the TV show It's Locke and Team Osiris.
I don't. Okay, that's great. That's all well and good, but
You want to play as Locke?
I want to play Locke. I want to play, goddamn it, Team Osiris. That team is dope. I
What
want
it
to
really
play.
boils down to is Kmage says, I want to be black.
I want to be. I want to play my
he
brother.
wants his G.I. Joe.
I want to play the ethnic group.
I get it.
I want to play the ethnic group.
With the little
like with me.
grip on the side.
Yeah. Hey, with me and Bot.
I'm done, yo.
Hold on, no. Check this out. This is perfect. Me, Bot, Delilah, Lady Infamous. We over here playing Halo, right? You know what I'm saying? And if Fonzarelli want to jump in, whatever, you know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I'm saying? We can have Fonzarelli play as Buck. I can play as Locke. You know what I'm saying? Delilah can play as one of the chicks on Tito Cyrus, or Infamous can play as the other chick.
But you don't know her name though.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Tanaka? Talk about Tanaka?
Tanaka,
yeah. The other two chicks.
Vale.
Yeah.
Vale's my girl, though.
If someone in the chat said, can you send Kmage to Hades?
No, hell no. He's laughing though. They know I'm right. Come on, man.
No.
Come on, man. All right, yeah, I'll do it just because they say send me to Hades, man. Come on, man.
I get it though. You want to carry what you're related to. I get it.
I'm a cater I'm relatable to, man. Come on. All right, so before we get out of here, I got one more thing to talk about, and this is for Lady Infamous. Okay, the Call of Duty World War II trailer came out. COD. Lady Infamous, you're first. What did you think about that? What are you excited? Day one buy or what?
It's on my dude's birthday, and that's what he wants. So yeah.
Okay, no, hold on. Is that Boo or you?
I'm gonna wait. My dude, it's his birthday on the release date of Call of Duty. So he looked at me and said, "I want this game." So I'm gonna get the game. It's gonna happen. I'm more interested in Nazi zombies. That I need to. They said it's gonna be a standalone, cooperative storyline based game, like a completely whole campaign on Nazi zombies. So I'm very interested in seeing that, and we needed that as the Call of Duty community. The best part of the zombies is that you can play as long as you want to, but the bad part about it was there was no end game. You could play forever if you wanted to. We just wanted a good structural zombie, Call of Duty style Nazi zombie campaign. I can't wait to get it. I will pre-order it, and I will be playing the beta.
Okay, all right. Anybody else gonna get caught?
She grouped that though. You notice that she grouped that with our man's.
Yeah. She tried to be slick with it. We know how ass get that shit day one. You know what? Hey, for that,
I'm gonna tell you, on GP on everything I love. This is what I said. I said, babe, you want this game? He said, yeah. I was like,
yeah, that's it, man.
I'm gonna tell you though. If they fuck me over on this Call of Duty, I ain't fucking with them no more at all. I don't care if it's Treyarch. I don't care if it's Activision.
Damn.
I don't care if it's Sledgehammer. If they make me spend money and I'm not happy, personally with me, I'm not fucking with them no more, man. I'll play all my old Call of Duties and never touch a new one again on some GP.
Straight to VidMe. Straight to VidMe.
Stupid. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about Call of Duty. Anybody else? Because I know nobody cares but me.
Yeah, actually, I want to say something about Call of Duty. I don't care much for the Call of Duty franchise. This one, I was hoping they would do something a little bit different rather than going back to World War II. I think World War II has been done just too many times in video games.
That's a minus. That's a minus in my repertoire because that storyline been used so many times.
Yeah. Like how many times can we storm the beach and everything and still feel same, And then, one thing I don't understand, why isn't more people going to Vietnam?
Exactly.
Why?
Because we lost.
It does, but it doesn't matter. You can make a game based on that, or even the Korean War.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying the perception.
You could do the Korean War.
Vietnam is in Korea, right?
No, it's not. What we're talking about? Man,
American history first.
Vietnam is not Korea. Korea is Korea. Come on now. Anyways, but or even do a modernized version. They could do a futuristic thing, but no wall running and jumping everywhere.
Man, it better not be none of that shit. It better not be none of that shit on this new Call of Duty. I
doubt there's going to be none of that, but it's
there will be microtransactions and there will be supply drops.
Titanfall is its own entity. It's its own game. If you like it, there. But Call of Duty and Battlefield don't need to add all this kind of shit. Just boots on the ground with some great guns and let's play. That's it.
The end. I agree. But I will be playing the beta. But like I said, they fuck me. I'm done.
And she's about to whoop that ass.
Yeah, she got a pistol loaded.
I told you.
Call of Duty is the single-handed series that I spent the most money and the most time. So of course I'm gonna feel a certain kind of way.
Infamous is like to Call of Duty. It's like Kmage to Lock. It's the same thing.
Titanfall, dude.
Hey, well, I'm doing that digital. What was it? Diggable Planets. We beat to lock. What is it? We beat to rap. What we beat to? What key beat to lock? That's exactly what the hell it is. Yes. Yes.
Anybody else gotta say something?
I just think my negative for me is just that No, I'm joking. They just copied Battlefield 1, man. I mean, not completely, but they're just going off that wave. You know what I mean? And how many times we're gonna go back to World War? I mean, it looks dope. I mean, they're it looks like they might take it seriously.
Mm-hmm. Fans been clamoring for it, so I think that's why they did it. But I think Battlefield did have something to do with it. But I think they were developing them at different times. I mean, of course,
but people, development teams talk and they have friends within the industry. They know what's going on, man.
But at the same time, I'm glad I got tired of the future.
The future.
Stuff. Yeah, so
I think modern setting. I think I just want to stick with. I mean, unless who's next? Treyarch, right?
After Sledgehammer.
Black Ops 4, watch.
Black Ops 4. I think they should just keep Black Ops going. It's always successful, so.
Yeah, I want them to take a year off. I mean, I really want.
Yeah, change that engine.
But I feel like we might see Assassin's Creed.
But they kind of all do take a year off.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna see Assassin's Creed this year again, and I mean, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do after taking a year off of doing this. So I think that's good. I think it's healthy. Yeah. So.
Well,
meanwhile, games like Overwatch has got 30 million subscribers now.
Oh yeah, that's PK Live's game right there. Overwatch
is a fun game.
I got Overwatch.
It's cool. No, Overwatch is a cool game.
You can't play by yourself though. You gotta have
I'm soloing right now. That's why I wish I could have my gameplay on.
Well, hey,
there's a lot of dumb people that play that too.
Damn,
I agree with him.
No, he knows what I'm talking about. When you're playing defense or something, they'll be playing some offensive character and just running around like a hipster.
On attack and all that. Yeah, they do that all the time.
Okay, so shit, I forgot what I got. Fonz really just threw me completely off by being harsh. He's usually so nice.
Can I ask a question since I'm the guest? Do I get it? I want to know what people think about what games they think might be revealed for Xbox E3 conference.
Crickets.
Oh,
can you repeat that?
Did he say the panel? I thought he said the ladies. Okay, no.
I said the panel.
Oh shit. I think everybody's gonna get shocked to find out that Microsoft is gonna show Rise of the Tomb Raider. Well, I mean Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and it's gonna be in Egypt.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep clapping on them damn peas. Shit.
I know, right?
That's LiveWire, man. LiveWire. Look. I've noticed about LiveWire. He stays in one of those New York apartments that's probably about 500 feet wide, and no. He probably pay about that's what I'm saying. He probably pay like 2,500. So LiveWire ain't broke.
13 by 13 room.
Yeah, 13 by 13 room. He pay about 2,500. You know what I'm saying? And his ass over here, stand right there. He right down by the police station. There's a donut shop, and there's also a little pizza place that he goes to. That's exactly.
No more. It's not no donut shop. It's a bagel spot.
I knew it. I knew it.
Nice.
I knew it.
I'm with it. I'm coming over.
and his ass is sitting in a chair, and he's sitting in his throne seat with the mic right over him, and he's got that mic is so projected like you hear everything, man.
It's a blue whatever. It's next to the computer.
Yeah. On the mic doing dishes at the same time.
Oh, yeah, that's just New York life.
So to get back to stay on topic and to get back on the question, I think Microsoft is going to show. I really don't know, but if I had to guess anything, it would be Perfect Dark, because I'm just going to say what I would like to see.
Okay, that's fair.
It would be Perfect Dark, like re-announced Fable, and the last one would have to be Crimson Skies. I missed that game.
Oh, I missed that game too. Very good.
So that's the 3 games I would, if I had to, like, it would be those.
Hey,
I want a Jade Empire remaster.
Yes.
Woo.
I want Mech Assault, and I would have to say, I would say, I think Crimson Skies for real.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Very first Xbox Live games you guys are just describing.
Mm-hmm. So it's time.
It's time. Okay. Well, if we doing
the original guys who did Mech Assault don't exist anymore. They're not a team.
I know that.
Yeah, he throwing shade.
But I am a big fan of Mech Assault, so yes, that's a good choice. And Crimson Skies, those are good choices.
Okay, but you guys forgot one thing that the mighty Killer Phil has said. He came from Japan. And so right now,
Lost Odyssey 2. Oh my God.
Lost Odyssey 2, Atagi, and he's gonna shock the world, and he's gonna bring Persona to the Xbox. Watch that. Oh, get the Persona fans hype! Yes.
That ain't happening. Don't be saying stuff like that.
PlayStation 3 game.
If they bring Persona to the Xbox, I'm gonna troll my ass off.
Look, I'll be happy for people that like it, but I'm
the same way.
I want to hear some more people's.
I'd like to answer. I'd like to see him bring back a game called Brute Force. I enjoyed it.
I hated that game.
Brute Force is shit.
They had the Halo controls. It felt just like Halo.
But I think that they could.
But it was in third person.
Make something with that game again.
I didn't like the characters. That one little alligator-looking guy.
The lizard.
Hey, it's all subjective, but I liked it. I had fun with it.
Yeah.
And of course, what else we got? Big Mother Truckers. No, I'm just kidding. Not taking. But no, I like that game, Brute Force. And of course the Splinter Cell. We've all mentioned that. I want Splinter Cell. It's been a while.
Yeah.
This dude's talented, man.
Makes Splinter Cell.
Look, I said Atagi, and I didn't get. I'm talented.
It's pronounced Otogi. You kill me, Otogi.
Man, I'm from Oklahoma. Man, look, when I talk and I pronunciate, people be like, "Oh, you talk so smart." Like, I'm like, thank you very much. So you know what I'm saying. So when I try to go, you big city folk be coming out here, and I'm trying to talk with some elegance. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be crushing my dreams, man. What's going on, man? I can't say.
When you say Atagi, it's Otogi.
Okay, just like I say, Anna miss you. Anna miss you.
You stupid.
I say Anna miss you.
I have to see how this is spelled, because I know you butchering it.
You butcher it.
Oh, wait.
Everything. He butchers it.
I don't know. Yeah. I say Forza now.
Yeah,
okay, because you used to kill Forza.
I say Forza.
Okay,
yeah.
Well,
how do you say Tokyo?
Tokyo.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
What's wrong? How am I supposed to say Tokyo?
It's Tokyo.
I said Tokyo.
Not Tokyo. Tokyo.
But everybody I don't say Tokyo.
I heard Phil Spencer went to Japan. He went to Japan to pick up Dynasty Warriors, the next.
Man, look at LiveWire trying to sound like them games he hates.
Yeah, I know.
I'm Tokyo. Not one. I mean, I studied Japanese for like 4 years. So.
Yeah, man, come on, man. I mean, but that's
a dope game.
Everybody say Tokyo. So you're supposed to say Toko? Which?
Tokyo.
Nobody says Tokyo like
it's like Tokyo.
Who says
Tokyo?
that?
That's how you
say it. That live. You walk around going, "Hey, what's up, Tokyo?" No, you don't do all that.
I just say Tokyo. I don't say Tokyo. Like Ryu. Like Ryu. Or people say Ryu.
Talking about how y'all say
It is
Tokyo.
Ryu. That's how you pronounce it. It's Ryu.
Ryu.
Yep.
Thought it was Rue.
See?
Well, and
You know what?
if you have a Japanese accent, yes.
I'm just getting Infamous all mad. Let's go. Come
We
on.
about to get out of here. Hey,
No.
let's go ahead and
Wait,
do our
let
outro.
me say my prediction.
Oh,
since I
okay,
didn't get
all right.
mine.
Okay. All
I
right.
think we might see a mech assault. I also think there might be a Battletoads.
Boy.
Since we haven't had one of those in a while, and we got that guest character in Killer Instinct, there might be a Battletoads on the horizon. But yeah, Mech Assault is definitely something I'm looking for. Since you mentioned the Crimson Skies, I think that would be a good pick too. But that's all I got.
Oh my God! On that note, man, we about to get out of here. Hey, we about to do our shout outs. Hey, man, thank you so much, PK Live, for coming on to the show.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, it was fun. It was definitely fun. It's always fun every Friday night, man. Doing the GRG, doing it live. Go ahead and give your shout outs, man, and if and tell everybody where to find you. Live, PK.
He does this. Oh my goodness.
What?
PK Live.
That ain't me.
Oh.
Yeah, PK Live.
Oh, you can follow me at PK Entertainment on Twitter. I post all kinds of gaming news and information, not just gaming news, but everything under the sun, entertainment-wise. And I'll be checking you guys out. You can come find me here amongst my new friends and old friends. I'll see you guys next time.
All right. You don't want to give out your channel, your YouTube channel, or anything?
Not yet, dude. It's a secret.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right.
We got
Well,
beef now. Okay. Cool beef.
Big stuff. All right. Now we're moving on to one of our backbones of GRG, Lady Infamous. Go ahead and give your shout outs.
Well, thank you everyone for joining us tonight, and thank you for my lovely panel. We always be talking about all kinds of shit, and I love. Hey man, come on, man. That shit is a motherfucking hater, okay? Y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me on my YouTube channel, Lady Infamous 415. You can check me out on Twitter, Lady_Infamous30. You can check me out on Twitch, Lady_Infamous 415. We're gonna play either Destiny or Mortal Kombat tonight. And whoever put that no there, they some hating ass motherfuckers. Good night, y'all.
That was Mega.
No, that was Fonzarelli. Fonzarelli is
I don't have that soundbite. I ain't got that soundbite.
He's showing out. He's showing the hell out tonight. Man, the ladies is mad at me. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to Fonzarelli. What's happening with our PlayStation Nation brethren?
What's up, guys? Yeah, it's been a great honor to do this show with you guys. You guys have all been fantastic here on the panel and both in the chat. And it's awesome to be able to do these shows every Friday night, 8:30ish Eastern time. But you can find me at Jay Fonzarelli on Twitter or Everything According to Me here. And I apologize for tonight, my attitude and everything that was going on. I am on one tonight. So, yeah, with that said, let's go to the next guy.
Right.
All right, no doubt. And we were late because of Fonzarelli, man. Anyway, no, I'm playing. Anyway, so let's move on to All Day Digital. Hulk Hogan. He oh man, I don't even know what to say about this dude, man. On the multiplayer, he was a damn fool last night. So go ahead and give your shout outs.
Wow. Thanks everybody for coming through. It was a good show as always, man. You can find me on Twitter at Video Theory. We'll be here next Friday. Make sure you leave them voicemails. No weirdo shit. And yeah, enjoy your Friday. And Kmage is still a fraud.
Delilah. Yeah.
Oh God.
Hey, I bet that mic funky than the motherfucker.
It might be. Hey, look, man. Look. Anyway.
He re-rolling the mic.
Hey, can you know Kmage brushing his teeth with his t-shirt?
You crazy.
Oh.
You crazy. My breath is always fresh because you never know when you're going to run into, never mind. Let me
Lock.
say
Yeah, leave that.
Anyway, okay. Go ahead, Delilah H.
I'm sorry, that was so good. Anyway, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, so you guys know you can find me on Twitter at Delilah_HD. You can find me on Fridays, GRG Podcast. And you can also find me on YouTube, youtube.com/ it's going to be Delilah HD.
Oh, Delilah has something else to say too. Your giveaway.
Oh, that's right. The giveaway will be concluding next Friday. I want to announce it live on the show, and that's going to be for a $60 gift card for Xbox Live. So the entries, the way they're going to work is I'm going to send out another link for Beam. I'm sorry, for Gleam, which is going to be able to track all the entries, and so you can get multiple for getting your friends to subscribe to the new GRG podcast channel. I'm going to have more details about that on Twitter, so be sure to follow me at, like I said, twitter.com/ Delilah_HD.
And don't forget, our show will be on the other channel next week. GRG.
We don't know anymore, do we?
Yeah, okay, look, y'all know that I didn't do that on purpose because I got hit up on the side and they was like, Mega.
I'm trolling you. Anyways.
You change the headliner or whatever, the title, because it had like 2 weeks show, man, come on, man. Anyway, all right.
Cool.
You know, 100 came in here being dirty.
We'll figure it out. So hopefully, if we'll let you guys know who we are. Just follow us.
Yes.
You'll find us. We'll make sure we find y'all.
All right, no doubt. All right, so we're gonna move on down the line. Oh God, why don't we just close the show out? We don't even need to worry about this last bum over here. No, okay, we're gonna go ahead and LiveWire, our bruh man. You know what I'm saying? Our Donald Trump. What's up with you? What's happening with you, Live?
So fucked up. Man, see, this is why I be talking shit when we in the party chat. When my wife is asking me, be like, yo, what's going on? You know, why don't you do this? I'd be like, oh, because it's Kmage fault. Kmage over here fucking talking about dumb shit. That's why I forgot to go over there and do whatever this, that. You be like, yo, why you blaming shit on me? I'm like, because that's why, motherfucker, because you always doing some shit. Kmage stay doing some wild shit. Especially, no, this is Kmage. This is Kmage right here in the party chat the whole goddamn time.
Click.
I be like, Kmage, what the fuck? Huh? What? I be like, yo, what's that your mic?
All the noise you make is payback then, huh? All the noise you be making, the typing,
listen, man.
It's payback,
listen, man. I got a loud keyboard. I would type on my laptop, but I don't want to. You know, I got it set up at a distance, man. My keyboard is wireless. It's just clickety click. I don't know. What do you want me to do?
What you want to do is just give our sign outs because people want to go. They got things to do.
All right. This is your boy LiveWire. Check my shit out. It's on my channel. I be wilding out. I don't want to say anymore because Kmage said I can't talk about grabbing stuff anymore. Put me on probation and shit like that.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
All right. And as it goes, you know what I'm saying, this is Kmage 405, man. You know what I'm saying, man, the crew, without them I couldn't be shit, man. That without you guys listening and paying attention to us, man, we thank you every Friday night that support us. And yes, definitely next week it'll be back on its rightful spot on the GRG channel, so I hope you guys all follow us there. We had a lot of fun tonight, and after this, not too after this, because I'm finna get me something to eat. I'm motherfucker hungry. I'm finna me and the Don finna do our thing, the dev and the gamer, so get ready for that. And man, you know what I'm saying, thank you guys so much, and shout out to Agent Locke and Team Osiris. We about to get out of here, man. Thank you guys so much. And we're about to get out of here, man.
And
that was good Friday
night.
night.
Worst box.
Oh my God, Xbox is the best box.
Boy, you know what?
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
I still ain't turned my PlayStation on. Oh, this shit ain't been on in like over a week and a half. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Got dust buckets.
Yeah, got dust buckets.
Super casual.
Whatever, that Xbox is going old. Anyway, guys, everybody have a great night. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what you play on, just as long as y'all playing something. You know what I'm saying? So everybody have a good one. Peace.
Game recognized game.